Hi, my name is Pasi Sahlberg. I'm a Finnish educator and a visiting professor at Harvard Graduate School of Education. When I travel around the world, I meet people who often tell me that if we only had teachers like you have in Finland, everything would be fine. And I want to hear more about that, and they say that because in Finland you recruit your teachers from the top 10% of your academic pool, you are having these great teachers. I have started to think about this, and I think it's a myth. Let me tell you about my niece, my sister's daughter. A few years ago, when she was leaving high school, she gave me a call in the spring and asked my advice. And she told me that of all the professions in the world, she had decided to become a primary school teacher and wanted to know how to get into the university. We have 8 research universities in Finland offering primary school teacher education programs that are master's degree research-based programs. And I told her that you just have to get into one of those programs, and the best way to do that is to be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. I'm sure that they are quite happy to have somebody like you with the high grades and talent in music and sports and many other things. Few months later from this conversation, she called me and she was desperately in tears. The reason being that she had just heard that she was not accepted to the University of Helsinki where she applied. I asked her to speak about it, tell me what was happening, and she said that the first test at the university was a reading test. They had to read a book that contains 6 or 7 scientific articles and papers published in Finnish magazines and journals. And she was successful in passing that because she was good in school and she understands easily what she reads. So she was accepted to the second phase of the entrance examination that typically includes about 3 times more applicants than will be the eventual intake. So I asked her to tell what happened there, and she said that the second phase included a group task where she was asked to design an activity with other applicants to a 4th grade math class and play it out in front of the panel to explain, how they think about teaching and pedagogy and learning and all those things. And she said that she felt comfortable with this one because she has been doing those things with her brothers and sisters and other young people in the community. And the third part of the entrance examination was an individual interview. And I kind of felt that this was where the difficulties came. So I asked her to share with me what was the most difficult question that the panel asked her. And she said that the question that she was not prepared to answer was a simple one. And it was simply, why do you want to become a teacher? Because the panel said that with your grades and performance in high school, you could become anything you like. But why do you want to become a teacher? And she was not really able to speak about that convincingly. So I guess that this was the reason why she was not accepted. So this story of my niece really raises a kind of a question that why the university would turn away somebody like her. Does it happen often? Just to give you an idea what's happening in Finland, we have every year about 8,500 applicants to the primary school teacher education programs. At the University of Helsinki alone, this spring, there were more than 2,000 applicants to 120 study places in primary school teacher education programs. And I wanted to see what is the academic profile of the first year cohort that started last year to become primary school teachers there. So we are talking about this 120 accepted students there. And a closer look at where they come from, what they have been doing before, reveals an interesting detail about who these people are. Only 1 out of 4 of those students come from the top 20% of the academic pool of candidates, and 1 out of 4 of those accepted students have come from the bottom half of the academic profile of the students. So only about half of the students who are now studying the first year at the University of Helsinki, those are like average students, so to speak. So the question is that why would anybody choose to have so many students who come with the kind of a low academic merits and performance. Those students are often athletes or artists or community leaders or youth leaders who have been doing many other things than going to school and earning higher grades. Those are often people who have a passion to teach. They also have initial skills how to motivate and make young people, kids, to do things that they often don't like to do. So this gives me two lessons, this story from Finland. One is that the Finnish teacher education is designed in a way that is that teacher education and teaching is made available for everybody. So we, in a way, put everybody, all the candidates and applicants on the same line. Anybody who feels passionately about teaching can apply and try to get in, and therefore we are having a profile, kind of a range of academic profile and different intelligences and abilities there that the first year cohort represents. The second takeaway is that in Finland we think that we need to have a great program upfront, which is normally a 5 or 6 year master's degree program for all of those students who come to the program with a different quality, rather than try to attract the best and the brightest and give them some type of training that many other countries are doing. And now, by the way, you may wonder what happened to my niece. So I asked her to go back to school and work in a school and gain some experience, some insight what it is to be a teacher in a school, and then apply again, which she did. So she applied the following spring again, and she went through all these different phases of entrance examination. They were asking the same questions, including the question why she wants to teach, and she was able to speak about her own experience. And now she graduated a year ago from the University of Helsinki, and she will be one of those teachers who will go to school but never leave after this experience.